Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, you're going to see some examples of what are being described as gorilla hailstones that fell from the sky over the state of Texas and Oklahoma yesterday afternoon and evening, doing quite a bit of damage in both states. There were also tornadoes on up into Missouri, Oklahoma. We're going to see some photos of hail that went through rooftops, damaged cars that are probably more than likely totaled. You can see an outbreak of tornadoes that extended from Oklahoma clear up into eastern Illinois. Looks like there was about 7 or 8 tornadoes that were reported. I'm here at hailreports.com, and whenever you see the bright pink on here, you know the hail is pretty good size, and I'm sure in some cases it was even bigger. You got to keep in mind what you see here on this map are just the ones that were reported. This does not by any means include everything that occurred yesterday during this extreme weather event that occurred in Texas and Oklahoma that, according to windy.com, can occur again on Monday. At least atmospheric conditions are going to be very prime for the same type of event that could include gorilla hail once again in the same exact locations. We're going to come back and take a closer look at the hail, some of the damage that it caused, just unbelievable. Cars that were just literally shredded by these large hailstones. Some were saying as large as 8 inches in diameter. Stick around for that. These are some very incredible photos. Also in this video, I've got some more incredible photos, sky phenomena pictures that have been sent in from all around the world. But first, here at the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance, and you can see right on time the Space Weather Prediction Center was anticipating the arrival of a CME. Over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center, you can see the CME has come and gone. That is Earth right there in the center. The yellow dot is the sun. The CME is past the Earth, and right now everything looks quiet for the next few days. But that could always change very quickly, as there is a coronal hole that's turning towards planet Earth right now as I do this video. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. They look like they have been for the last several weeks. We've got some activity across the northern tier. East entrance seems to be non-stop activity over there. Don't know exactly why. Little West Thumb, this seismo here right in the center of Yellowstone Lake. This could be some sort of a mechanical anomaly, because what it's showing right now are these red vertical lines across the top that indicate earthquake activity, and then the rest of the seismograph is totally absent of any data. So more than likely that's some sort of a mechanical glitch, but everything else looks about the same that we've been seeing for the last several weeks. So all in all, things are pretty quiet at the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera. I want to take you guys now back down into Texas and parts of Oklahoma, and like I showed earlier in the first map, there were tornadoes that went up into Missouri, Illinois, parts of Arkansas, even over into Tennessee. Conditions on Monday. This is the Cape, what you're looking at here on this map at windy.com. This is Monday afternoon, and the atmosphere on Monday afternoon is going to be very prime for more of the same type of activity that was occurring yesterday in the same exact locations. What happened yesterday spawned what is being called gorilla hail. Struck Texas and Oklahoma last night. That would be on the 29th. And this is how it looked over here at boardpanda.com. You can see this hailstone here came through the roof of someone's home. This photo was posted at 2:20 a.m. near the San Antonio, Texas area. And if we go over to hailreports.com, you can see in that area there were multiple reports of very large hail extending from the Texas-Mexico border all the way over to San Antonio. And that was a very large area of very large hail. And again, this was being described as gorilla hail. Some of this stuff was measuring 8 inches in diameter. Photo number 2 here at boardpanda.com, posted by Reed Timmer. Reed Timmer is a storm chaser, a meteorologist. Posted this photo of a car that looks like it's been through a sandblaster. Unbelievable. That was from yesterday, and this was in the Norman, Oklahoma area. Here's another photo of a plate of very large hailstones the size of tennis balls. Here's a car from the Norman, Oklahoma area. The back windshield completely annihilated by very large hailstones. This is the one here that was possibly a candidate for the title Gorilla Hail. This thing here looks like it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 inches in diameter. That would do some severe damage to cars, homes. That's probably why the hail came through the rooftop of somebody's house. Here's another back windshield of a car. I'm sure that's just part of the damage. I'm sure the front looks like the back. Unbelievable. This is the inside of somebody's home in Norman, Oklahoma. There are reports of winds, straight line winds of 70 to 80 miles per hour, and that was throwing this very large hail sideways through the windows of some people's homes. And again, this is just one of probably many examples. That is a window shade inside the house that is completely shredded from very large hail. Here's one about the size of a grapefruit sitting next to an apple. I'm sure that's all they had for comparison, but that's about the size of a grapefruit. That is at least 3 inches in diameter. Here's the inside of a home, took a big chunk out of somebody's ceiling, and then the rain that came through the hole created by the hail probably caused the ceiling to get saturated, and then it eventually collapsed. Here's another example of very large hail. That is at least a softball size, if not bigger. But once again, they're calling this stuff gorilla hail. Very rare, doesn't happen very often. And you can see more pictures over here at BuzzFeed.com. I'd like to thank my friend Craig out of New Jersey for sharing this article with me from BuzzFeed of this incredible phenomenon that doesn't happen very often, gorilla hail in the state of Texas and Oklahoma. And you can see there's still some residue from that energy that created those very large hailstones in eastern Texas right now as I do this video. But once again, on Monday, that same area is going to be primed for the same type of activity. I want to share a photo that was shared with me by Carlos Skywatcher out of Portugal. You can see there was a very impressive storm system moving through Portugal, and Carlos happened to catch the leading edge that created a impressive photogenic shelf cloud that spanned for many, many miles. You can check out that video, linked below in the description box. Now I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. First photo here sent in by Guillermo out of San Francisco Bay, looking towards the Golden Gate Bridge. We have what looked like waves in the sky. Excellent photo out of San Francisco Bay. Mark out of Modesto, California. You can see what looks like a triangle in the sky. Andrea, not exactly sure of the location, but a spectacular fiery orange sky. Photo here sent in by Anthony of some white objects up in the sky. We've been seeing quite a few of these here lately. Here's a close-up of one of those objects. Have no idea what that was. Good observation by Anthony. Kaz out of the United Kingdom. You can see why she took this photo. What looks like yet another triangle craft just parked in the sky. That one's very obvious. Nice tight right angles. Here's another one with right angles in the sky by Rebecca out of Michigan. She said it looked like a square in the sky. She asked, what is this square box doing in the sky? Great observation out of Michigan. Photo here sent in by Cindy out of Mississippi of a very photogenic sky before the clouds were getting ready to rumble. Photo here of some big dark beams spanning up from the horizon. Photo sent in by Heath, not exactly sure of the location. Photo here sent in by Mary Hall from the International Space Station, 250 miles above the Earth. She looked down and noticed this perfect hole in the clouds looking down once again from the space station. Kind of looks out of place. These don't. These are created by very low clouds. They kind of look weird at first, but what's happening is there's a low cloud deck out over the water above the ocean, and these are islands that are causing this effect in the clouds. The clouds are obviously moving this direction, creating that ripple effect in the clouds by colliding with the mountains on those islands. That looks like some sort of a possible large river noticed from the International Space Station. Kristen out of Minnesota sent in this photo of a lonesome lightning bolt coming down out of the clouds. Got a lot of photos of the recent pink supermoon. Daryl out of Houston, Texas, noticed it when it did look very pink, when it was low on the horizon. Angela out of Cincinnati, Ohio, also caught it when it was very low. Michael sent this photo in from Ohio as well. Big supermoon. Here it looked pink. Photo sent in by Kim B out of northeastern Tennessee. Another photo by Kim from the same location. And this is unedited. That's how I received the photograph. Perry out of Antelope, California. Another photo of the supermoon. Gulf Coast, photo sent in by Renee of the supermoon as it was also low on the horizon. BC, photo of the supermoon reflecting off of the lake. Another photo by Wendy out of the United Kingdom. Still had some of that pinkish hue around it. Photo of the supermoon very low. Hampton, Georgia, Tamika and Tony caught a good picture of the supermoon. This one here turned out quite well. Good job, guys. Here they got a close-up of the supermoon. See the craters and all. Carlos Skywatcher, photo of yet another very impressive fiery orange sunset out of Portugal. Great job, guys. As always, keep the photos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.